Fuck, man. Here I am, Lee County. Lee County voting. County elections. This might be legislative headquarters for Lee County. So nothing goes on. It's not tax collector or anything. And there's not elections right now. So it gets empty. They have a voting thing here. Voting booths and shit. On election day. And then all the ballots fucking maybe get dragged down here. Otherwise, you see, you got all the swampland. You got all the thing. You got all the thing. You got the hardcore shit that they. That's the central. That's part of the thing. There's the towers. Don't see any towers either. But this is like a central place, and you got the hub here, the transportation. Maybe this wasn't here before. And so they catch them by surprise with that. Like over the decades. Because they don't know it's all swampland tunnels. It's all wet tunnels, it's all Navy tunnels. That's what I think. Even the big dig. Man, so I wasn't going to be coming here. It was so fucking hot. I accidentally went by here. And it's all hot. There's like all the guys, it looks like fucking Cayo in Miami. Guys standing there doing that same type of shit too. And more. Oh my god, it fucking was. But I putter around the car. And it takes so long to get around. Fucking get going. Man, there was a guy right up here, like up here. Damn, man. Damn, getting panic fit. Yeah, I get stage fright. Like, God, there's way the fuck more. They just have to get on their bus. I should have just, I don't know, if I could have just jumped out. Because maybe some, or they won't give them a heads up though. Certain ones, because I wasn't going here. I was going, I had to be on Cypress Street and there. And I come up, I keep going this way, getting to Route 41. Tamiami Trail. You have to go way the fuck down. Down east. Down east, right? And that's it there. But I accidentally turned before, and I thought it's like maybe some road going up, but it's just the shopping mall. Traffic lights across from Costco. So I come up through these parking lots like this, and I was never going to do it until I realized, hell, I'm here. And I saw the guys. So however they think I'm coming too, you know? And they'd psychologically profile her if either they do or whatever, or don't. I guess. And they wouldn't know either. And then how much is left? I don't know, man. So I have no idea. Okay, so this is the main bus terminal of everywhere except for the downtown. This is probably the second biggest one. You have downtown Fort Myers, one we go to. That they also moved the bus. There's a bus that goes to all the private buses, Flixbus. They go to Miami, Tampa, all that. I think all of them. They moved to that downtown bus stop, public bus stop, and that's just recently, in the last few weeks, probably because of shit I did, maybe, or maybe it was going to happen anyway. And it used to be in a private place at the, at the fucking Edison Mall. Is it Bell Tower? Well, maybe that is right over there. Is it Bell Tower they call? I don't know if there's a tower. Edison Mall. So they stopped having it there. Because it used to be like they could just have their private thing and do all their trafficking and shit. Or pretend to be trafficking. And so this is the, this will go up there. There's a little bit of a bus terminal in Cape Coral. It's a little bit big, but not much. And then you have to have special, get a retard pass or whatever to go on that bus. That or old. They go across the bridge. Isn't that stupid? And that goes straight to here. It's fabulous. And that was it. Because see, this is all going to open up. You see around here? Everyone knows where I am. All this is going to open up. It'll be all high rises. And like fabulous. Probably super swimming pools, high rises. And it's going to go on down. It already does. You go to the fabulous beaches on some of these buses. Down there. Well, fabulous summertime. Sand fins. And, yeah, man, they had everyone here. It was, man. Yeah. They'd still be doing it. They'd still be doing it. Everyone left, man. I had to go park my car and everyone just took off. You know what I mean? Everyone took off. Hey guys across the street. Whole thing. I wasn't gonna be coming here. I went the wrong way, happened to go by, so I saw you guys and I wasn't actually gonna go. You don't have to do anything. It's like, I don't know, man. Because it's like, it should be different though. Oh, there we go, probably, right? Let me think, I gotta think, because I've been in Boston. Yeah. Yeah, it's all Boston FBI. Everyone just cleared out. It's all Boston. I don't think it's Miami. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's not. I should be able to tell. Smile, and then the feet too. You know, just a little bit. Some of these ladies, one lady, she had her foot, and she's like this, like that. And you look, it's not strong. I mean, like she had her stroke. She's not on her feet 8 hours ago. This comes from the office. You know what I mean? They're down at Cape Coral. And they're doing stuff. And they're messing around. Yeah, see? Straight out of the office, man. They closed the homeless shelter. They closed the main thing on Madison Cass in Boston. They're not hiding it, man. They said we ran out of funding. Everything. All the homeless people, they even make a joke out of it. Hey, where'd they go? There's all feds in Boston, you know what I mean? Like, in the last couple weeks. And they're like, yeah, see? Damn, man, it is. I said I would never have known. All my life, right? All my life. Misunderestimated me. Yeah. Damn, man. I'm hiding it. He does look like Reggie, doesn't he? I remember Reggie. They remind me of Reggie. Reggie up in Boston, he had a hat like that. In the old days, in the South End. In the South End, man. It is, man.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like his Reggie. He wouldn't go out at night, he'd go out in the daytime. That's another thing. That's some of the stuff. He'd go home before sundown. They did that on Homestead too, the only places, and that's like some CIA stuff. You know, you have a certain guy, he only goes out in the day. I mean, they go to bed at night, and they up in the morning. Maybe they be drinking all day. Oh man. They did that, everyone here, of course. They're giving you this, that, and the other thing. God. This is all going to be developed. They got all the Navy tunnels, right? There's a submarine right under you here. Dude, because you have the wetlands. They played these guys decades back. They weren't...
You're like the second one of you I've seen today.
No, there's no...
They probably would like to hear your interesting story.
Oh, they're fake, man, and they're imitating me, man. I'm the only one. I'm the only one in the country, man.
Another person is just like you.
No, there's no one like... Then they're imitating me. They're faking it, man. They're faking it.
You do it a lot better, huh?
Huh?
You do it a lot better, don't you?
Doing better what?
You do you better than other people.
It's not even just me. I know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Figure it out.
figured out what that gum? Does that gum give you the special power? Figured it
No,
out?
nope, no. By kind of the whole combination of my life.
Are you
Hold
live
on,
streaming
hold
or are
on.
you just
No, I can't get that far. I don't even try it because YouTube will punish you and then you can't live stream, so I don't even want to do it. I'm not going to be begging at them. I'm not going to be begging at them. Because YouTube rapes kids. YouTube's scum, but YouTube. I mean, the thing, you know, what? It's like kind of a tool. Like you can't really say. You know, I go on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. But how do you remind me of is that Georgia?
What?
Your accent, Georgia? Something good. What?
I don't know what it would be.
A little bit of
I'm
that.
from Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, a little bit of that, right? Well, it's good though.
I said no.
Well, I know, but then you said Georgia. So, yeah, they dropped their R's. See, the R, like you know, up in Maine they say cock. You gotta pock your cock. And then in Georgia, you know that the English they dropped their R's. Maybe around 1810. It's all along the East Coast. Everyone dropped their R's.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Illinois originally. I've been in Boston all my life. My parents are from New England.
That makes sense.
My mom's adopted. Come from a CIA family.
Yeah, all right. The other guy was an FBI agent. That's what I meant. Like I met a guy like you.
Man, it's all Boston FBI down here. They're not even hiding it, man. They closed down homeless shelters on Madison Cass. I've always said it's Boston FBI. I just flat out tell them, that Boston FBI. And they'll be like that. Oh, we plugged them out. You find it, you have to go and grind them. They'll be like, yeah, we're from Boston.
Wow.
And the things. They did a Karen Reed case. I was up there for that. Now I know all the shit. So at the game, it's like, this is all them developed, of course. The game has always been, it's real estate. You look at traffic and something, but why is their game on street? What these guys do, they're positioning for real estate. That's all you're seeing. You know what I mean? When you really see like
This
people are
city?
all the game, all the undercover game in America right now.
FBI,
You go to
okay.
different places. I want to see Boston. I see this, and I see everyone from undercover thing running through the fun. So I don't really know, but I presume it's going on. And I look at my old videos.
They've got you've seen some suspicious people doing undercover potentially stuff around here?
Not suspicious anymore. It's like,
Not suspicious.
no, because then I have to see my
It's
old
not
stuff,
suspicious.
everything, and I look at my old life.
It doesn't have to be secret to be suspicious.
Suspecting something. And suspicious, that's really not, you know, that term, like suspicious, because like, you can suspect, and you know, suspicious is kind of a crappy way of doing it, you know, like, because you say someone's suspicious, like they're suspected of something, and that really, the onus should be back on the person, because you're back to like, you're accusing someone of something.
So you don't suspect them of anything?
No, it's like nothing, there's nothing going on. It's all fake out. It's all layer after layer. You never see anything. You wonder, how do they pay for it then? How do they pay? And it's because there's a secret economy. There's physical economy. All the sanctions, Venezuela, all the shit's all fake. They mine like a motherfucker. Venezuela, all the sanctions, they're mining.
Okay, they're
mining. Yeah.
Right
The government. Hell yeah. That's like has everything, man. All the oil, all the stuff they're mining. They might be in space already. Iran, all that war and stuff's fake. You know the Ukraine war is fake. You get that by now.
What about it?
Right. Okay. Iran, they build nuclear power, and that's how you can do it. They got extra reactors. And it's Navy. Rickover's nuclear Navy. He was at the end. You know, Admiral Rickover. At the end, he's like, "Fucking, oh, nuclear power. Don't worry, that fucking line." Yeah. It probably went from Navy underground, and then nuclear power. They got stuff in there. You have a scarcity economy. Like since the air barrel oil embargo in 1973, the oil price went up 4 times. Never went down. When this is not the regular world, you know what I mean? You hear the parents whining about it or something like that. Oh, they say I can, when I was a little kid then, but this isn't normal, okay? But they're keeping it this way.
Oil mostly?
They've got the economy, they've got the oil, they've got the nuclear. Okay, so what they're doing? Look how it's not built. They're gonna leave it. Cuba's all fake. Castro's CIA. And they put it in, and that's why it still stays in.
It seems
What
like
they're gonna do. This is what's going to happen, man. You're going to see it. You're going to see it in your life, man. Maybe you live in interesting times. They're going to pull the plug. They're going to be like, all of a sudden, cheap oil. And then see all the land speculation. You'll still be the same, but they'll be giving you the sky rise. The thing is nice. You go to the beach. I think they'll have cement, iron, like massive nuclear power, and oil. And that's how it's going to play out. 'Cause right now, they scramble around this land, that land, positioning, you know. And guys, like that's what you see. That's what all of you guys are doing. That's all that's going on. You're playing to see where do we buy. You know what I mean? And they're faking each other out. And then the big fake out was it was all the tunnels are all wet tunnels. Submarine tunnel, scuba tunnel.
Are they everywhere? Or just
Okay, that's another thing. All in Florida, probably a lot in Florida, but it won't just be are they there? Because it's like potential where it's going to be. It's like they buy the land. They buy the land and it will develop later, and they got the things scoped out. Because it's like what's going to happen? You got tunnels that go from Tampa all the way under to that Cape Canaveral, and that's why Kissimmee. Go to Kissimmee if they let you in there and like go down on that train. That I go to the second last stop, but that's all. Man, that's the stuff, man.
And you've been to Tampa?
Huh?
You've been to Tampa recently?
Yeah, not recently. I missed it. I didn't go to that thing, man. They Charlie Kirk thing 2 months ago. I should have gone to that. I know, Trump did it, or everyone did it, like fucking the thing. That's so hokey. It's got to be all in with the trafficking. Tampa, they run a lot of trafficking out of there. But it's like they run all fake trafficking. Everything you see girls in the parking lot.
You have a gun like you did?
Yeah.
You got plenty of it? I don't want it.
No, I got more in the car.
Are you videotaping everything?
I like over that way, yeah. Yeah, I gotta hear me, man. I listen to myself talk.
That's good.
I got lucky, man. I got lucky, man. My dad's a university professor. I am gonna find out my uncle's CIA.
What university?
Huh?
What university? That's cool.
Okay, no.
Alright.
Hardly, yeah. Southern Illinois. You see, okay, so what's all going on? They're running like this traffic in that. They took the Flix bus and they made them park, go downtown to that
They don't come
public.
here anymore,
No, it wasn't actually here. It's like across the street. It was on private area, so I never even filmed it. Or I would have been like, they could have trespassed me out of there. And it's like, it's bothersome and embarrassing. And that's like the Boston FBI thing or whatever. But, a few weeks ago, they made them do that. They made them put it there. But those guys are playing. When Trump does this thing with vaccines, they already know. All the vaccines, my son has autism. They gave it to him on purpose.
Which thing?
Huh?
Vaccine.
They say it's vaccine. It's probably not even vaccine, or if it is, it's a multiple other things. My son's allergic. He gets all these allergies and stuff, or chest positive allergies. And they're just poking around, man, and they know. Okay, so when they said Tylenol.
Yeah, well, they did say that, yeah.
Well, they're just lying, man. You can look at it. If you stop it, hold on. If you can turn your head off, turn off the sound, especially go through it, when Trump's up there with Bobby Kennedy Jr., do still shots. And they make it that way. They make it so it's like that. Bobby Kennedy, Trump is like going behind me, and Bobby Kennedy's like this. Bobby Kennedy looks like the president, like, certain things. And Trump looks like he's in place. Trump works for Hillary, right? Hillary's never going to win.
I wouldn't say that.
It's because they tell us, I'm from Boston. Tulsi Gabbard, we come to our temple. I'm from the Hare Krishna temple. I predicted Tulsi Gabbard before they announced her, man. That's Director of National Intelligence. I know that shit.
Predicted that?
Yep, yeah.
When did you become, when was that? When was you committed that?
Now it's just going to be that, but like I said, that's the inner circle, that's the thing, and I'm joking, I'm not fucking saying stuff about everything else. Because I feel it, because I'm running all kinds of stuff on me, and I got to see the real thing, it's not the fake out. The real, like, guys running up on you in the Cold War, and they come together, or they all the real things position, and it's like a gentleman's thing and stuff. But you got to understand what the game is. They've got the money, and that's why they have got bailouts. I mean, they got the stuff. They got a physical economy, like what I said, sanctions, all that's alive, out in the world, and out in China. In China's originally, that's French intelligence and the CIA that did Mao, his wife, Deng Xiaoping. They have no KGB of their own. And then it all come together, dude. And it's like even Vietnam, when Vietnam did Dien Bien Phu, in Vietnam, that wasn't just, they had to clean out some stuff and do some stuff because they never cleaned out after the war, the occupation. But that's the highlands. That's the Cambodian highlands, the Thailand, and that's the thing. Everyone goes there. Tulsi goes there. They don't joke about it, man. That's the thing. Everyone goes to Cambodia. Then you have those highlands, and you go up to in Laos, and then that goes up to China, and does, whatever the hell it is.
Southeast Asia, though?
Yeah.
Why? Southeast Asia seclusion?
No, well, see, originally, if you really look for shit, it's like 1973 oil embargo. It was taken by surprise, or some of them, because the oil went up 4 times as much. Never went back down. The world was never like that. And you don't really see that done justice. You only hear the consumers bitching, and they're like privileged, compared to us. And they're talking about that.
Maybe there's not as much oil.
No, they're all lying, man. They're lying, man. They got, even Rickover's lying. They got the nuclear stuff. And then that's why it's all Navy. Everything, what's the secret thing? They're like fucking around with tunnels. So you had the big dig in Boston, right? Cost overruns are going to like, how do you build tunnels? Underwater, and it'll be mostly wet tunnels. Submarines, people can go through there. So you go through this swamp land. Like here, if they have a tunnel or it's just positioned, the tunnel underneath, they're gonna put just something through there, unwrap it, inflate it. Like we don't dig, we squeeze, right? Inflate, and that's how you can keep the tunnel inflated and put water pressure. And then you can store it for decades, put sand up in it, and then without water pressure, you know what I mean? And then even have something to put the pressure back in with the sand and have like a little drone that goes right through there. And that's not necessarily like they have it, but they got the real estate position, and that's why you're seeing real game. And that's why you'll get, oh man, you're doing this trafficking that, and fucking, and then it's gonna come down, it's gonna fall apart, and your boss's boss is already, they're all coming in together. But it's a real estate positioning, that's just what they do. Sometimes they're selling truth. When you have capitalism competition, motherfuckers buying shit, they're doing it.
People like money.
That's all we're seeing. That's all we're seeing. So they're positioning around, keeping an economy of scarcity, oil 4 times as much money, and then running us on the street with all our bullshit.
Of course, it's a game.
And way up, no, it's not a game. It's not like Alice Jones. It's a thing. No, it's something you understand. Yeah, it's a game, but I'm talking about how you understand it. You don't just need to. No, it's not like we had a conversation. We got to the point where we don't understand. I say it's a game. I'm describing like sensible things.
You see.
I can tell you, it'll start to fall. No, it's like a puzzle piece like that. Like this, you had this big puzzle set your whole life.
Yeah.
You're 60 years old. It only happened to me in the last few months. I've never liked it. I was never talking like this. Never talking like I know anything. Man, this puzzle piece is like, God. You know what I mean? You could have seen me before. You see my old YouTube. You'd see how I am.
I see
like I've always been into science and stuff. And then I was always saying, everything I see, I always said it, and it's fake out. Like they act like they're doing trafficking. No, it's all fake out, all weird. But it's Navy, and probably they got the real tunnels. They do stuff secure, sneak people around, whatever they do. Like all in Cape Coral, all in here. And this would be the wetlands. You have a tunnel up under there.
So why there's so many sinkholes?
Yeah, maybe some.
Aquifers create sinkholes all the time in Texas. But you think that they go underneath it?
No. See, these will never create sinkholes. You don't even have a wet tunnel. You keep the tunnel. You keep the tunnel in water. Actually, some of them I would think. It's like you pump it, you inflate it. You can get it like a tube under there. If it's just a swampland, you can just pump it up like a bicycle tire. Don't even have to dig pull the muck out. That sand stuff gets hard. You have to vibrate it and get it to move out of the way. And probably have something to move it back. But this mud, the plain swamp mud, they put a tube through there. And it's the old smuggling stuff. And when you find it, you always think you're finding smuggling. They'll be doing that. And they just joke about it, man.
They just fly it. They don't need to. They can just tell everybody to fuck off. They don't need to ever get checked.
So that's what you're seeing. You're young, man. You're gonna see the whole thing happen, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. They're gonna what? Because it's gotta be. It's gotta be because this is fake news. The oil's 4 times as much money.
There's a breaking point on
We're supposed to have stuff. It's modern age, and they make us think, man, but stuff is expensive, man. This big old chunk of metal is expensive, man. I can't afford that. I can have a computer that can be like an Albert Einstein in 2 seconds on my phone, but that piece of hunk of junk right there is expensive because energy is expensive. That's all fake. That's all fake. They got their economy going on. Okay, they've been lying. And so what you're going to see, they're positioned real estate, and then they're going to let up and not be shitty on people, at least for a while. They're going to have real estate. I'll let people have housing, but people would going into the high rises and stuff, they get fabulous, like Trump Tower things. They're going to be building like a motherfucker. And then, open up Cuba, open up the whole thing. That's why they even keep it locked down. Cuba's just like fucking, Cuba's like fucking.
Sickos.
They just keep it that. They just keep it that way because they can't do anything with the people. But they're gonna be fine with it.
This shit stains over there. They can have it all, but never do anything. I'm sure.
No, yeah,
those are losers. Those are they can't maintain.
Oh, come on, man.
We should take Cuba from them.
No, that is Cuba. That's the CIA.
Cuba is ours,
You're the CIA. So that was the deal. Okay, so these generals always come in, the politicians and all that type of thing. No, they negotiate. The Soviets would have overrun Berlin, okay? So they're holding off on the missiles. You know, like as Kennedy's going to get elected in 60. No, they were. Late 50s. Letting the Soviets get their Sputnik first. Probably even giving it to them. So the Soviets don't overrun Berlin. They get things. They put in John Kennedy. And they give him Cuba. That's their guy, Castro. They give him the whole thing. But the deal is, and they get the Bay of Pigs. That's all CIA did.
What about the Havana syndrome that you're so into this kind of stuff?
I don't know, man, because you never find out. Well, if it is, you won't know. You're not going to get to the point where you can find it. I can find it. I can look at it. I can see it happening right next to me.
Well, I mean, like
a guy with a mask or something. No, you can't. You can't do a theory just like that.
Well, I mean, like
no, you can't get into that. No, you can't do that.
So you're not doing
you can't do that. So you can't. That's just their thing. You can say, okay, there's that, and they talk about it a certain way, and you can go look at it. Man, I go street like as I come through. You saw I drove up a while before I came here. I sat in my car for a while, okay? And you saw it was and how they just cleared out before I came, right? Because I wasn't even coming by here, you know what I mean? Because I took a kind of wrong turn. I was going somewhere, and I wanted to get on 41. I'm going to go down to the downtown. And I happened to see this, and I was like, "Oh, I should go in here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. But and then see, I'm the only one who talks. Everyone else has to mess around, juggle around like you, or act like, "Hey, man, we don't know. We need a conspiracy theory or something."
No. We don't need
back to whatever.
But you have to have one definitionally to try to explain what you can never know.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
no, well, I got it. Yeah, I know. Well, I did the theory. I did the theory. Okay. Well, look at it. Oil embargo, 1973, right?
That's kind of
they had to creatively, purposefully make oil 4 times as expensive. You know it at that point. And so they had to do this big thing. They had to get the Shah of Iran, the British intelligence, everyone get the Shah of Iran to make it expensive. That's why you have Pol Pot. Like Pol Pot is CIA, right? And so when they did all that stuff in Cambodia, that's because oil is too expensive. They're going to be in Cambodia. That's going to be a breadbasket. They're going to grow China better in a different way, or at least some of those guys are thinking that. And then it ends up like shitty. Oil's 4 times expensive. They're going to be taking all that silt and taking it up the river. You see those guys on the Mekong Delta, look up on YouTube. They're nice boats. They'd be going here and there, and that would just flow, man. And they'd be feeding China. Oh, that would have been a breadbasket. You know, with oil 4 times is cheap. And so we went into a world 4 times expensive. Then when it got, oh man, nuclear power goes so bad. We had fucking 3 Mile Island. I don't know. I'm so nervous, and we lied about everything, and then oh man, and then the greenhouse effect, I can't, like all this lying shit, and so once you see, and you can unhook from them because they just lie. You can't just look at their face, man, because they get into you, man. It's like you can take that. That's a very good theory, conjecture that we're still in a world of embargo because we went into a world of embargo. Why would it have stopped? Right? And those guys are all the way strong. And like, JR, Dallas, Texas, they make all the money from oil when it really was supposed to be cheap and abundant. Nuclear power coming in. Like, we go into that world where it's this cartel and it's economy of scarcity. They get like genocide in Cambodia, basically. And it would be.
Monopoly on oil.
Huh?
Definitely not telling the truth about oil. They definitely don't want anybody knowing how much there is. You're right. It's definitely more expensive than it should be.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a hold on it. Somebody knows more about it. Somebody knows how much there is. Somebody has a better grasp on how much.
And so all you guys are doing, see, this all, you think it's this thing or that thing, but it's like positioning, real estate and playing. And they got all the money. Don't ever think that you see anything. You don't see the dark. You don't see, hey, this is how they make money. You never gonna see a street and be like, that's how you make the money. No, they pay. Money's coming in. And they've got it. Just like when you hear some, oh my God, why do they get paid like a motherfucker up in the city? That's all you're seeing in the street. There's nothing. It's all fake out. So you see all this activity, especially once you talk to me and like Debbie, and they'll know what you're gonna think before you think it. Especially, man, I guess these bitches. But it's that. It's got to be, because I'm thinking about this all the time. I was up in Boston, man. They were running so much stuff. Yeah, Chelsea came to our temple, and feels like it. Yeah, but how long you been down here? the center of the, like the center of the universe. Yeah.
It just,
This
no, it
is.
just feels like they've run out of money and it's like everything like sucks.
You mean the last few? Have you been here just for a few weeks?
Well, I've been here for I fucking got a job finally. Yeah, I've been long enough to get a job, so.
Yeah, they kind of put money everywhere. I was taking in the house and they might have gone up north because they got
It's
the
like a vacation.
you guys are like this. I'd be like, they'd be like, you know, they'd relay. You'd have line of sight.
Been here for years.
3 years. I've been here 3 years.
Fort Myers or Florida?
Fort Myers, Cape Coral.
Okay.
They'd have line of sight. Line of sight, man, and they'd be able to relay down the block. You know, everything turned off. No one does line of sight. And they would have the stuff. Those guys, I don't think they're just in the house. I think they're up north.
Yeah. I think the people, a lot of people, a lot of people are coming here.
No, they're going to do your cousin. They're working here all your stuff. If you don't know, rethink, remember all your memories and stuff, all your things. Because you didn't grow up in especially if you're here. Man, because it's like it works, man. They work you. They work you. Every girl you walk by, whoever you walk by, or whatever they arrange, trying to get you into that circle church if they do, or whatever the fuck, or if you're a few sticks, well, I wouldn't do it.
I'm not involved with anybody. There's going to be a connection. When you see those three, like, there isn't a woman or anybody, their information isn't valuable to me or
You're in the car, like the only way the weather is too
you're like Christopher Walken.
You know the movie, right?
You're like Christopher Walken, man.
Man, you're good, like this young skinny, because it gets humid, man. I'm a mess, man. But you get just acclimate yourself. Did you go through August here?
Yeah, I got here in August.
That's
So I
good.
went out to Miami in August.
Oh yeah, well you gotta be
Hotter
here.
there.
The movie's way hotter. It's crazy. Oh man, it's like that. Lord Mountbatten fought through the whole thing. Rainy season. It gets worse than this some places. Like it'll be hot like that. Other countries and it rains. It rains every day. You never dry off. You gotta use salt to get the leeches off or something.
Rainy season, whatever, subtropical area. If I go any further north, I guess it was a lot of rainy season. But I have a job, so I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. You're gonna see it, man. It does remind me of Boston. It is Boston. I just say Boston FBI, man. It's a joke. It's all Boston. Boston's running it. Boston FBI, whatever that thing is, I'm telling you, man. That's right.
There's a lot of bored people over that way.
It's like right now, it's new feds. So this is all new feds. This ain't feds. This is like you get to know whatever they said about what Cape Coral is, whatever you heard like a couple years ago. This ain't it. It's all gone.
Really?
Yeah. This is This is not. No, those are some.
What was here that's gone and what replaced it?
Okay. They'd have line of sight after a while. And you start to see. You don't even look at me like, look at some of the bushes don't grow or whatever. And you think, just imagine, always someone going by down there, relay, and you could relay. Like, they don't use the phone. No one smoked either, but that's kind of a joke. They make a joke like they bring all the smokers.
You said nobody what now?
No one smokes cigarettes.
Oh.
Like, for the first couple of years, but they have an e-cigarette, or they pretend to smoke it.
Really?
And
You're
then-
talking about fake people.
They don't really smoke cigarettes. Anyone. No, I used to think it's cops or feds, but it's like this whole thing. The whole thing's running. All the locals now they smoke because the feds came in.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Feds came in like about a year ago.
Wait, well, I mean, like, is there different type of people here than there used to be, say, even 5 years ago? Did everybody leave?
Yeah, they all left.
All right, what are they replacing it with?
People run into it a little different. It gets hard to tell. And the more I say it, the more I think.
I want to go where everybody's acting like.
Oh.
That's all.
And that means, okay, so you need access. That's like, that wouldn't be you because you got to be part of a team. Or something that would be like, hey, because that's a computer. And then why? You're using a computer, and that just leads the thing. The thing is, okay, you look at it, they didn't use computer, but they're maybe practicing, and you could tell. You can shut everything off. But the actual, you got cells of tech nerds around the world, like India, that they make their own computer chips. They say, no, it's clean, probably Navy, and they do some, like, computer chips from scratch, so it's maybe 1990s level, and it's good enough for communications and all this stuff. And you got tech nerds, and you know, especially India, you can do it. And then you got a few cores of that, I think, and they know, and that's your tech guy. And that's the guy, that's like your mom and dad. You can't be like, oh, do I trust him? No, you gotta go, please do me right, you know what I mean? Because like that's, or you're not dealing with it, you know what I mean? So that's how they do tech. That's how you have, because like that's how they do tech when they do tech, because it's got like that military tech or that super sciencer, like that, they'll have that. And they do it from scratch because guys actually understand it. And it's not like you'd understand it.
They can mess with us.
They would understand it. You just have to trust them or you know them. This stuff's been going on for.
You have to do the good fight.
This when it started in World War I. That, you know, that was bad. That was all betrayal. That was all betrayal. So you get like they've been playing this like Tulsi Gabbard. Where the hell is she playing? And I was predicting it before. It's India. It's India. And it's India. So India's the big dog. And they planned this with Lord Mountbatten in World War I. They put stuff up in India, you know, and had this stuff. You know, now they're kind of like, they're not hiding it, and they can have the tech stuff there, you know what I mean? The actual phone, computer, device, and then you got the nerd over in India, that little family. They know it, and you just have to trust them, you know what I mean? Like that, either that or you're not messing with it, and you're never going to understand it. The line of sight stuff you can understand all this. You'll be like, oh yeah, I learned something. No one saw it, right? You know, you can't talk to nobody in bed. They'll have, they'll do it too, man. Especially if you, they're just expecting, hey, shits and giggles. They'll have a recording device up for sinus or whatever. You know, I go to my sinus doctor, this old geezer, and it's like they fucking joke. I can't even get any good treatment because he has collections of the old scopes without the computers. And he's like a fucking. And then kind of stuff. They do like all the way. Like trolling, they're sex trafficking, all their Calvin Klein before they're like doing this. And who knows what it is? Trump knows all about it. But it's yeah, they're all going to be. Yeah, they have little days down the street. They'd be quick too, man. You'd be down here, they'd be like, you by yourself, man. You're all alone, man. You can't like if your phones, like, and they don't need the phones. Like, you know, electronics can be shut off. They'd be relaying. And they know, and they walk around with line of sight. You don't even think that, man. I don't remember that line of sight from there. But they do, you know what I mean? They think that way. It's gotta be that way. That's what it is, man. They get it's just real estate. Just don't let them. You're not seeing anything. All the stuff you're seeing, they put it in here. It's all game because it's that level of economy. Just like if you go to the big city or something and say, why is this motherfucker get paid? It's a joke, right? That's all you're seeing. That's all it is. They're not
people that are working jobs that don't have a lot of things that they're just being handed jobs. You know, they're not a part of anything.
Yeah.
They're saying that they're agents. Maybe some of them are. So like say they got down there, but I'll never, you know, I don't know.
And how they pay the taxes. Like it's extraordinary taxes, right? But all that gets on the bill, you know, on your receipts, like the CIA or whoever, they go lobby to Congress, say, hey, this business is what a record. Look at all the taxes they pay, income tax and stuff. And then they get grants coming back out to the rent. That's why you have to have crazy fucking bailouts that don't make any sense because, like, really this activity would never be going on. You couldn't even report the taxes if you're a regular businessman. You can see it. You can't do it, so they have to have an insane bailout at the other end or money to push it through. You know what I mean?
Why it's good for each and everybody to pursue a business, something not everybody, but plenty of people need to pursue businesses. We need people to own stuff.
Oh man.
They can have a better grasp on what's really going on.
I'm going where the sun keeps shining.
If you've been everywhere, then you can see what's going on.
I've never been nowhere.
Like whatever's underground.
All I've been is Boston and here.
Underground to see what's underground.
Yeah, because it might not be. See, what the thing we're getting at, like maybe underground to do something, or to fake, or they do it, or they have the Navy base and stuff already, the different things. But it's the real estate and the potential, like that. Like some of the places in Cape Coral, you can have anyone. Like maybe Whitey Bulger came to Cape Coral. It's all underground though. It's all the Navy driving around. That's all Navy. All the guys.
So far underground that we can't. There's no hearing it. There's nothing at all.
No, probably pretty shallow. Some of it goes through, the old stuff goes through the mud. You can just pump it up. You can put a tube right through. And start putting pressure on it. You know, like inflate the tunnel, right? You got a tube. And you got the locks and stuff. You go right through it. Now if you want to leave it inflated, or you get it through sand stuff. You get, they pack it with that sand. Like, you know, when you play at the beach and it's that nice sand, so you can leave that for decades. Then you can come and take that same, so it's just there, hardy. It can be way under really pressure, deep pressure underneath, a lot of stuff over it. And then when you go through it, just inflate that tube so it's under pressure, and the sand's so mushy, and then go right through like a horseshoe crab goes through that tube. And they're 350 million years old. They go right through the tube. And for the other drones that do that, you know, or the people that go through the tube. And as far as the future, what do you think? You see also the highways. You know, your property along the highways, but there's no roadways. So if they're like worst case scenario, if there's a full nuclear exchange, it's not like they're gonna do it, but it's just they got that in. You know what I mean? Because these guys we're gonna come out of the Cold War, and if it hasn't been already, you know, these guys are cutting like, you'll be able to just put dirt, go down the highway right there, and that'll be like prime property. And so especially the highways, we also have the wetlands. You know, like that's their Cold War infrastructure, you know what I mean? And they're gonna have it. I don't know how much game or how much people cooperate or whatever around the world.
They need to leave it all alone down there.
You know, America won the Cold War. That's what it is. Okay, that's what I'm getting. The West won. Everyone's nothing. They're nothing. Actually, the Soviets lost. You know, we're gonna go
on the side of the mountain, but in the other movie, they can go on the mountain.
That's how they play it, man. I was over Boston. I was like, what's the and then you go Pilgrim Nuclear Power Plant and Pilgrim, you know, like up in Massachusetts and where that, you got the power plant, so the Navy's there, they kind of come in, and then you got that new prison there where I went to. And then you got all the quarries. So you have the Navy digging tunnels from there to that prison, right? And then the contractors are trying to get that, you know, and then quarries. So they're thinking, oh, they got to get to a dry tunnel. Man, it's the Navy. Oh, man, so we're going to think our real estate. We got to get to a dry, we got to get to the mountains. And they probably do have stuff over there. But it's all underwater to this Navy. Navy don't want anyone messing with their stuff. They don't need a dry tunnel. It's all Navy. It's being able to be underwater pressure. And it never stops. It's Rickover. It's Rickover's nuclear Navy, basically, under the ground. That's what it is, or they got it.
Documented, yeah. Is there any documented eyewitness testimonies? Any documentation of it?
No, it's like,
no whistleblowers.
Well, you know, you gotta study Sigmund Freud, okay? So when he talks, and if you do, because he just kept analyzing his patients, asking stuff, writing stuff down, analyzing his own dreams, and he used that method to then gather things. Sometimes he just don't have it. But usually, when you think of science, you know what I mean? And huh? Oh yeah, psychoanalyst. No, Sigmund Freud. Yeah, Freud. The original Sigmund Freud.
That man right there.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud. But as far as like how we came up with this theory,
the synonymous is one of them for sure. The brain, you're right.
You're not hiding it in something's like. That's what you're doing, man. You're gonna be out here. There's nothing on the street. It's all game.
Anybody else is doing it.
It's all the street. Yeah, everyone's doing it. Everyone.
There's nobody doing what I'm doing. What everybody else does every day.
Yeah.
It's far from what I do.
Yeah, you are kind of independent.
I'm not like anybody else.
You're like from something.
You're on drugs.
Yeah, I am a little bit. I gotta be on a little bit of Adderall, but I have a prescription. And then I'm taking less than I'm supposed to. Or they say, but it's like, no, I got it. It did work, man. I don't think I got it.
What you're saying makes sense. Because what you're thinking is being easily conveyed into what
Yeah.
Just skipping around.
Yeah, I do skip around, but that's not.
Like
That's because.
excited.
Yeah,
so you jump
excited.
to the next thing.
Yeah, it's very exciting because it is exciting. Well, say if I'm right about it, how would it be? Or if you see, hey, I just saw the bridge like explode. They'd be talking like this, right? Or if there's a war, a lot of stuff is going on. This guy, that guy, and the other one over here. They'd be talking like that. Maybe it would be. You know. And you're always going to find that. You're going to find, oh man, someone's all excited, it's schizo because they're just shit by themselves, you know, talking. Or they saw the real thing or they know something and they get excited. You know what I mean? It's going to be like that.
People see
They play that.
They have a hard time talking.
I don't know, they don't gaslight me. Dude, they don't gaslight me. That's another thing. Like a little bit, you didn't quite. But the real thing, they never fucking tell me it's not going on. That's one thing, they don't really gaslight me. When they fuck with me, they'll be like, it's right in my face and they're lying. They'll be stepping on my foot.
What you're saying is rooted in the pursuit of truth. So you got good faith, good faith arguments. You know what you're saying is, I guess you're really pursuing the truth, like you really care about what's really happening. So what you're thinking is the result of what you really believe.
You gotta close your eyes. You got my blanket over my head. You don't see me excited now. A lot of the stuff I came up with, you know, blanket over there. Like, relax. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. How you're saying I'm like, you know, often, I'm in my own world. I'm saying that it's like, not just...
We're all in the same world. I think Fort Myers is kind of removed from the rest of the world.
No, this is serious. This is a game, man. This is a game, man. You're in it. No, you landed in the right place. If they let you get around, man, they close it. They put everyone. They don't let you have access to old video, do they? You can't even get parking lot surveillance, right? Parking lot surveillance. You don't get to get on your computer old parking lot surveillance. So you don't get to learn. They don't let you know. And they could have been, hey, let's tell this guy. They're fucking with you, man. They're like, some of them do. Some of them just sit. Some people will sit through the surveillance and see what they're doing, and they probably don't lie about it. They're doing the thing for a while. I got people cleared out. Before these FBI feds come, you'd have people go to their shopping cart, do something with their phone, something, shoot, like that. And the thing is, the computer can see what you're doing. Touch your shoe, do this, that. You have a certain color. You went around, touch the left, the right car doorknob, and you can look that up. You go to the database, whatever, like that's. Hey, everyone that got their car, did a shoe, something, touch the other doorknob. Without looking.
It all goes somewhere, all the information. It doesn't have to be anywhere near available to us.
They're fighting it.
They can be within the middle of the universe.
All they did, they fight it so hard, man. They fight that whole computer stuff. They have really line of sight. That human thing is huge. They shut down the computer, and then that's all they did, up in the world. But the computer guys, that'll be some other thing that they'll win. They practice it. Because that to get to your high level, your boss is boss. And he's like, yeah, I got some computer guy or something. You know what I mean? But they do it all line of sight. I could feel it when I came down here. I don't know what it feels like now, but I can feel it. I think on the license, how it all works. But I can hear it. Right.
There's a lot of
Florida.
There's a lot of people, so you meet a lot of. I was just talking to myself. I've met you today along with one other guy that I would have never. It's hard to run into personalities. It's difficult, and actually, they're out there, but they're finding them because there's so many. So many people that the chances really go up.
And you get better, and you try to remember all the time. I do this, man. And then I feel like if I don't have to tell someone I'm losing something.
I've never seen anybody walking around recording me.
This isn't my personality, man. I have a different personality, It's So I'm kind of isolated from the world. I don't talk to people regularly. So I don't want to lose it. I don't want to like have an experience. And I want to actually have that person on video too. And like I want it clean. Like there's that test where I can confirm. Because I got the wrong impression. Even like last week, I think something about someone, and I got the fucking wrong impression. Man, look on the video. You know what I mean? I mean, like all the way. They're for me, but they're really. I mean, they're really. I guess they're really for me. Somewhat kind of all the way level like that. You know, and if you have training, I guess you get to know. But you got also you got surveillance and just up on top of you, your boss's boss, whatever. And you got the surveillance, and there's that, and they got that whole fucking world.
Yeah,
They'll have a girl. You can't be laying in bed. They'll have a. It doesn't matter if you trust them or not. No, they'll have a listening device to the science. And the thing will be so good. I guess you're right. If people look like that, get good down. Probably sign language. Be a lot of sign language.
Are you always doing this in case you see some crazy shit? Or are you just...
No, I stopped. I reject the crazy shit now. It's all fake. Look at my YouTube channel. No, it's all fake. All my crazy shit is all...
what is the purpose? Are you
Yeah, but
trying
when you say crazy
you want to see, I just mean like, you want to see something when it happens?
No, I don't anymore because they're lying.
Why do you do this?
No, before it would be like that. Oh, because of I wanted to go out with a sign. Boston police rape kids. I had to fucking. I was protesting. I'm the one, man. The last cop that got arrested for raping kids, he volunteered. I don't know why. It's Losicum. L-O-S-I-F. L-O-S.
L-O-S-I-F?
I-F. L-O-S-I-F.
Not this?
That's serial there. Say Losicum right now.
L-I-F?
L-O-S-I-F.
I don't know if I find it like that, but that's out.
Yeah.
Do you have a free subscribe?
Oh yeah, and then YouTube fucks with me. Look at my series, My Dysfunctional CIA Family. And you want to know, you will get it, I will say it in a train of thought. So in the beginning, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. Yeah, I'm original.
5 months ago? 5 months ago?
No, I'm in Cape Coral there. That's my uncle, the CIA. The Mossad guy told me, or something he told me. I call him that, man. Yeah, you can see the trajectory. If you look at what the title is, I don't know if get the thing right. Now I've wised up. And then all the stuff they're throwing me for, they create a weird thing in the audience. They made me an audience. They didn't want to do something. They had to fuck with me.
In the whole world.
I know, but I did all of them things. Oh, fuck yeah, I don't quit. And that sound isn't as good as this now. You can just listen to it. You will
Did you like question Fox News or local Fox News?
Maybe, yeah.
So they were talking to actual...
Oh yeah. And I know that I would take Coral. That's all the gangster stuff. That's all banana gangster. I call it banana. That's the old stuff. The old what's it called? See that murder they did up
Were you
there?
in Ohio?
Huh?
Were you in Ohio?
No. Oh, one time was, but I don't know. I didn't. I was in Ohio. What did it say?
Staring for the truth, Canton Police Station.
Oh yeah, Canton. Canton. Massachusetts. That's where all the FBI was. That's the Security Marine Force. So I was on top of that, and all the FBI, all the feds. I'm at the court. The district court's in Stoughton or whatever. But that's Canton. So
you saw an undercover police officer begging, like pretending to beg.
Yeah. And that's all. Then that's kind of all. That's on purpose, man. That's all Navy up there. They run the. But you'll see. I explain it. Because what you're seeing, everything's a game. Don't look at the world like this anymore. There's more on working and you produce it. No, they got the factory for this. I'm quite sure. Okay, they pay it. When you see it in the street, they pay it subsidized. Just like you go to motherfuckers in the office. Like, how is this? person get this money? They're literally paying the street. We're literally in the modern age, as you would expect. If you heard, oh, our computers are such good, right? You want on the phone like that.
You got scratched by a car, or somebody got scratched by a car.
Oh, you got harassed. I got charged. I got arrested. But they got my case. What? No. I'm saying him. Okay, so that would be a guy. That's all fake out too. But he's wearing a gold wedding ring on his hand, right? And so he's got scratches on his arm. I would think maybe that guy's probably something. That's all fake out. We're not doing sex trafficking. That's actually the guy's getting rid of it. Okay? He comes and holds the door open for me on purpose, right? All the scratches I write in the description, what it would look like, and it's probably on purpose. He's got gold wedding ring on his wedding ring. That's all fake out. That's pretty cool. The other top where I said is trafficking, I said traffic on Kennedy Station. That's probably that actually cop and his daughter. But he's acting all nervous.
What's the cop killer?
Yeah, they killed that cop over here.
Cop that you videotaped?
Huh?
Cop that you videotaped? And now he's dead?
No. It's all about the cop. There was a Boston police that died. He got run over and hit by a car and killed by his girlfriend. There's a chance, but it's his dirty. They kill a cop. Now this one of four cops that does the sex offender French. Those story books. All Boston. And so he could have been really dirty and they killed him like that. But it could be when you see this stuff, when you see and I'll go, oh, they murdered someone or whatever the fuck. It could be there's no dead body, right? The coroner's dirty. You always got to think that possibility. When you get it to the end, and you see everyone goes, he's nice, and this guy's nice. I don't know, and they're all like laughing and they won't stop lying. They're making fun of the guy dying. Or there could be some heroic thing. Everyone's in the game or talk. Maybe they died. And they'll diss them. That's partly what they do. So when you see someone getting dissed for the dead or they pee on their memorial, sometimes that might even be, hey, that's part of the thing, with bikers. And then sometimes that might happen. Just like even though the declaim and take the dead.
That's a much smaller, much stupider game by itself.
They were the gangster shit here.
Dumber people that want to kill fools. That's definitely not real. That's real.
What?
But I mean, they're insignificant as well. Nobody gives a fuck about this.
No, well, oh yeah, because I was doing it in my car.
I was just saying, gangs are shit stains, and nobody's cool for doing it.
Everyone's watching you. Everyone's like, feet alone, or maybe after you. That's what they're watching. It's not like, it's not gangster. It's really gangster. That's all a lie. That's all a lie. They should be in trouble, especially after I talk to you a little bit. You're probably with some, but it's all fucking fake out there. And those murders they've been doing, they're not fighting. They're murdering their own guy. They're murdering their own guy, and then doing all that, and all this fake dissing them and shit. I'm pretty sure. These guys can't murder anyone. They don't have a license. Like James Bond, license to kill. They don't have a license. That's the bullshit. The real estate guys and all their bullshit. And all the people are getting killed. Like a little bit of hair here and there. Kind of they're doing their own guy. A little bit. There's a certain amount.
Who's making autism in 9/11?
Oh yeah. Because like YouTube gets tweaked by that, but they have to suck it up. Because I did my Trump thing when he got shot in the ear. Like I reported some stuff to the cop because they had shown me stuff in Boca Raton before. That connects to that.
Really?
That connects to but that's after the fact. They'll build it up after the fact. Golden number balloons, and those are rare. They're really beautiful. And someone's like showing me those at a parking lot with all the other Fed stuff. And then when Trump gets killed, the guy that got hit. When he got hit, this other guy got killed. And then the Daily Mail newspaper shows the number balloons. But they'll even do that after the fact. They'll have number balloons with me before the fact. And then they'll have that in reserve. Hey, let's stick that with that. But it won't be.
What side it's on.
It won't be, and it's a fake picture. You know what I mean? So you always got to think like that.
I wish I could be everywhere.
It's not like that came first. And I always try to,
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. That goes through a lot of different mouths.
And it's like, who's crazy? Who's ever crazy? Like you say, I could be crazy or something.
No.
Or no, if someone does. I mean, if one does say,
your head's moving really
who
fast.
does this? Who do you find like this? First of all, they don't even find it. Somebody say.
Sure they think
I knew one guy that was actually schizophrenic in Homestead, but they would work him.
Homestead?
Yeah, they told me about Space Shuttle. He said Space Shuttle. Space Shuttle. No, this is the game, man. You get, no,
I'm saying I
don't
wish I
think
was
of
on
that.
that. I wish
No,
I
don't
was
think
on-
about that.
on East
No, go through the other August. You're young. Be like that. You keep doing your sprinting. Fuck the weights. Do a little bit of that. And you'll be, just think how they're suffering. They're miserable, man. If some of these guys have cold packs or something like that, you get through this. Man, you be strong as a motherfucker, man. I wish I was down here when I was young.
Yeah, I think it's Fort Myers. I don't like Fort Myers.
This stuff is going
I
on.
don't like
you
how
guys.
big and crazy Miami is, but I prefer Miami than that.
You can't let them get in your head. And no, Miami's fucking. They're
I don't like how I would like.
they're fake. Man, you go around Coyote, they're all like,
No, and
got
any
this
given
guy and that guy. They don't even let Miami in here, you know,
Miami's
snap.
so crazy.
They don't even let Miami in here. You know, they got the one lady up there saying she's Boston or something, right? Miami, you know, fake looking like it's little Miami.
Well, Miami's crazy because at any given time, most of the people that are in the middle of that city are not like they're just tourists.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
people-
what I'm saying.
most rich people
Maybe.
living around there. I mean, the population of people that are living there, they're different, aren't they?
Maybe.
They're wild, like the opposite of Naples, loud and monotonous.
Well, it's all game. It's all an act. It's all an act. And it depends on you and like how much they're going to invest in you and what your impression is. They probably do a lot with you. But you would, like everything you walked in, they did it to you. You know, that you can't. You're not seeing it. Like you know what I mean. Like you, it's like because you think they're doing it. Already these people are doing it. Like they look at you, but they do that to everyone.
They already know
But
I'm
still,
here.
if you're trying to analyze, the seeing is here because you're there.
They know I'm here.
And you just gotta know that. You're not learning the
Have you
world.
been to Fort Myers
You gotta
Beach, that area?
Huh?
That area of Fort Myers Beach? Fort Myers Beach.
Oh wait, they call it Fort Myers Beach. That's way on top.
nicer that way. You know what I mean
Yeah.
by this when I'm saying that
Yeah.
it kind of looks
Oh, yeah, this-
gloomy and it kind of looks like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's on purpose.
Well, I mean,
It's on purpose.
well, surely.
Once you see,
Surely,
oh
but
my God, this is an art form. They with love.
Sure.
This is built with love. Every ratchet trailer.
Well, yeah, I don't mean that it
every
wasn't. I'm
little
just like-
glitchy thing. All of it, and they preserved it.
But is there a
This
nicer spot in Fort Myers than this?
It's in your head, man. You gotta
I don't
get.
care if it's in my head.
Yeah.
I want to see better things around me. Is there a better looking
You're
area?
gonna be better people. Well, you're good looking. You've got all
I
kinds
mean,
of
is
stuff
there?
going
I
on.
mean, does the Fort Myers Beach does it look nicer than this shithole? This looks like an abandoned shithole.
Oh yeah, it does.
I mean, does it look nice?
I don't know. I get an attitude, man. I don't know. I get a hard to go.
Anywhere.
Because I get a little bitchy in the hurricane came. See, I came in the hurricane from home. You know,
Yeah, I
so,
have to be careful with that.
and they're all bitching about that. And you're supposed to be there. But they're doing heavy stuff with real estate, and they got double worst part is like the way they dress. Hold on. So then you got the thing. God, man, you got the thing. Yeah, you got the thing. How much you know?
Where is the CIA murder spot?
Huh?
Where's the CIA murder spot?
Oh, that's up for the sitcom, man.
Cape Coral?
Yeah.
You did that.
Damn. Yeah, that's remind me of lost. Because for the innocence. Sometimes, like, you get, what did I say? Up in Canton, it's like, you always have to have a veneer of innocence, and sometimes you should, they put, yeah, it's good to put real, actual innocence in the veneer.
Veneer of innocence?
Put real, actual innocence in the veneer. I said that to about one cop. Like he's innocent, they put actual innocence.
That's a good, I mean, that's a good one to use.
People disappear, man. Maybe Princess Diana's alive. The John Kennedy Jr. and his wife when they crashed
So
the
many
airplane.
different
They might be alive. Prince Andrew volunteered for that. All that stuff, all that Jeffrey Epstein stuff, it's all fake out. Prince Andrew volunteered. Anthony Weiner volunteered. Just go look him up and you see his all. They're not hiding it, man. You'll see how it is. And so they can go to the foreign country. They'd be like, hey, why are you bombing this or that? They'd be like, our shit's crazy. Look at Anthony Weiner. Man, we're volunteering for this. We're going cuckoo land, man. Anthony Weiner volunteered. Woody Allen, that's way back. But like him and Mira Farrow, that's all fake. You know, they run everything. They got that thing that burned up Hollywood. How the hell is that? Like, and no one.
If this is fake, that must be the fakest stuff.
No, it's partly an economic crisis because if you think about what is it?
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I
what is it? They own the land, right? And you want it's beautiful and you want to preserve the artistic thing, but still some of the guys want to like
Geography.
build a high rise, right? And then so if they go talk at a meeting or whatever they have to do, all the other guys with their little things will be like, hey, you got to pay me a lot, and you know, and they could block it, and so it ends up being you kind of just got to cut loose and build something high, and everyone else gets ripped off. and then they'll have all the meetings, neighborhood meetings. Oh, preserving something, and they got the rack. You always have the rack. The guy that's positioned. So if there's a fire, they're all like doing that. So there's a fire, and that's like on purpose. You know what I mean? They burned up Maui too. Probably had tunnels all through. Super toasty got in. And however bad that is. Probably got in. You should do scuba too. Learn scuba. Learn all the breathing. Yeah, yeah. Swimming. Holding your breath. That's the thing.
Man, yeah, I've been diving in Miami.
You do diving?
I love
Okay.
wildlife and everything.
Yeah, get to a place you and do it an hour a day. Be in the water or go swimming an hour per day. Just get in the gym.
I used to go. I was swimming every
Just
morning.
be. Oh yeah, yeah. Be in it, man. Because I used to be like that.
Be careful with salt water. You know, dehydrated. Salt will dehydrate
Yeah.
you through osmosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in a nice
God.
area that's not too rambunctious, but this doesn't look nice. This looks run down.
Well, it's so quiet.
So that's why I was asking. That's why I was asking Fort Myers Beach was nice because I'm going up to Sarasota.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. It's
I'll
nice.
go to Sarasota because this place just sucks entirely.
It's nice, it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. It's
I
nice.
don't care about what's fake or what's not. There's a very real aspect of this world. I want to feel good when I look around me.
I feel good about
Whether it's fake
I
or
feel
not.
good about
I don't
myself.
want to look around and see that fucking shit.
I feel good about the people around me. Well, see, I got to the other side. See, I like, I love the and I didn't use such thing. No, I look at that actually. I got it as artistic guy. Sometimes, you know, if he had the right movie.
About the track
Yeah, I know, but if you had the right movie
and
camera.
everything. Yeah. I mean,
If you had the right movie camera, that would be the piece of art coming
Well,
through.
yeah.
That's an angle.
Every night, it's this angle here.
Yeah, it's
Sky
like,
looks
and
amazing.
they're making it,
But
man.
honestly, the structure.
This is Hollywood. This is Devil Wears Prada. They do it.
Miami's New York 2.0.
Yeah.
New York 2.0.
Yeah. But this is a game here. Miami don't have the tunnels. Miami, like the thing here.
That's what that was.
See, this is a game here. This is a game. It's all swamplands, all the tunnels in the highway system. Up through Tampa, that thing goes through, and the peninsula gets cut, goes through half. And then you have all the stuff, and you have the
The wildest things that people in this world that are doing that they're not telling us about, that's what you mean is the game. The game is what they're not telling us, what they're doing. And then you mean that the agenda that's aside from what they're... You mean that there's... When you get rich enough and you've done enough... And
Well,
you
so
gotta
like an
do
agenda.
something else.
An agenda, you think, okay, so there gotta be a plan, a general plan. There might be a certain person who's an actor, and it probably isn't. And then they got to do a particular thing. You get an agenda that's military agenda. And if you want to kind of fall back, hold on, look for agenda. You look at the military security.
That's
you know
always
what I
gonna
mean?
be a
Like trade for your life, or like even if you're gone and gone past, man, your family's fucked hates you or whatever. Like you're a military guy. You know these guys like the national security. That's the real thing. And you can see that they got the Navy. You know what I mean? They got the and then what the trajectory is. It is what I said. It's what I said. This is our national security. This is tunnels. It's nuclear navy. This is nuclear navy. Nuclear navy's here in Southwest Florida. They're going through Cape Canaveral, and they're keeping Cuba on hold for a while.
Everybody uses the most amount of security that they have access to.
Because we won the Cold War. It doesn't matter how everyone goes. There's gonna be factions fighting. There's gonna be a Navy has the nukes, right? Navy's gonna have the nukes. Hold on. Navy's gonna have the nukes. You can't touch them. And the guys in space are gonna be manufacturing. The whole Earth could fry.
It's a good place to build stuff. Is away from here.
But the Cold War is working out like it isn't now. They could fry the whole Earth, and they'll be out in outer space manufacturing. Like, so whether that Air Force faction, whatever that has that, they just have that. So that's like something that gets negotiated.
That's the real
The Navy,
part.
nuclear Navy has their bunkers and their stuff, and not just they have to stand high, but they know how to come back up inland. And that's why you see the highways. Look at the highways. They got the wetlands, and then they got all that stuff. It looks like the State Department is here. Why are all these bitches, like high-level bitches, like, you'll go up to Kissimmee. Go up to Kissimmee.
I mean,
You
the
see
road,
some
the
high-level
road in
bitches.
Miami, you're talking about Kissimmee.
No, go up to
You're talking
Kissimmee.
about
Go up to
you're talking
Kissimmee.
about going north.
Yeah, go up to Kissimmee. Because if there's worst-case scenario, nuclear case,
Isn't that northwest?
they got the
Orlando?
highways.
Northeast of Orlando.
And then they'll still be grown food or whatever they can do. Just clean it. They get water, whatever. They've got that whole full nuclear exchange thing. worked out. Not like it's going to happen, but that's like their negotiating point. Because this thing is getting so it's not mutual assured destruction. No, they if there's nuclear war, they survive. And it's just they don't want to do that. And it's like so no one can mess with it. And it's going to be factions. And it's probably going to keep getting more and more, Navy, Air Force, and something factions around that. Again, so whatever shitheads that want to rip everything off, because and they let them run shitty, because all they're doing is real estate. They don't give a fuck about anything. All they're doing is going around seeing where the shit is, doing real estate. That's all they're doing. What to do. They act like they got all the fucking FBI down here for sex trafficking, this, that, and they don't give a shit. They've been running it. They've been running everything, and they're just like fucking scoping the real estate and where it's going to be. And they're heavy on these places because it's like it's underwater tunnels for potential. This is just a net. This would be a network, And then up on the highways, up on the, for the hardened areas. And they'll have stuff where you know where it is. It's hardened. That sand, out in Cape Coral. Cape Coral out to that thing. That sand,
I haven't seen the beach.
The fine sand beach? Yeah. So you have a nuke hit it, right? You're down maybe a couple hundred feet from that sand. Bam, nuke hits it, right? It's like going through concrete with that sand, right? And it shatters it, right? And then the sand just settles and it's hardened again. You can take a lot of hits. You can be under the sand and you can hit, boom. And then, then it settles back down and it's like hard again. You can take another one. The others would soften up, I think. And then also they have their drones that go right up, travel under that sand. So it'll be the tunnels, like I said. But also, this is what we got. We got here, then we go to Cape Coral and out to that peninsula thing out there, and sand, and it'll be the hardened bunker, maybe actually some stuff under there, but also things that travel under there, and the stuff they can know, okay, the base is here, we know, like way under, but you can't get it. It's like way under that sand. You can hit it several times with a nuke, and if even certain kind of stuff, it would crack it after a while, but like you keep hitting that sand, and it settles back and hardens again.
That's what bunker busters
are. Be modular, yeah.
Only America, I guess, has bunker busters.
And that's what you're gonna see. Anyway, it's gonna play it. You see it. You see I'm right, man. Like they're gonna keep it, and then all of a sudden, hey, we have energy. It's gonna be like 50-cent gas and.
Have you ever looked into the Denver airport and why it went so many billions of dollars above budget?
I went out there once.
So big.
We went out there in 2001.
So big, and there's plenty of underground.
That is so cool out there. Yeah, we went out there.
That's the one I had to land.
When were they building them?
Well, it went like $3 billion over budget because of, there's secrets under.
Yeah, maybe they're lying too. That'd be a fake out. Maybe that's like, that's exactly my thing. You know what I mean? No, seriously, dude. Because they're like, it's Navy tunnels. It's wet tunnels. It's not like, you need to get under mountains, but it's got to be dry. We got to have drainage. No, and then you can keep cracking it or fuck with it, or it's there. No, they're under the ground. They're under sand. And they can go through like the horse crab, the oldest thing, 350 million years. Horseshoe crabs have been around. They go under that sand, and that's what the Navy's doing. They're already they could travel way deep under that thing, without a tunnel. And you put a tunnel in, you get even better. You have a tunnel for that same thing. This is burlap round bag, and get it a little pressurized and you zip right through. And so that's what you're seeing, because this is not. It's not. Hey, you want to buy some swamp thing in Florida? That's like this is Navy. It's all Navy, and then they faked them out for a long time. They weren't seeing this coming, man. They weren't seeing tunnels coming, man.
Well, like that. Should. Of course they would. To get the ability to, they're going to build secret shit underground.
Yeah, but you're not going to see it's wet tunnels.
The military's always
not wet tunnels. Not wet tunnels. Well, they got played, man. Then they're at the Denver airport.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, we have to now. We need some concrete and drainage, man. And they're going to have cost overruns, and that probably goes to Florida.
Mountains are a good place.
Oh, it looks like we just stole it and went to Florida. Not really. You know what I mean, right? And then they're out. It's like, I got a tunnel. I'll be up in Denver. I can get back up on the airplane. Or how about up here? Going all through around in the Gulf and everything like that. So it's going to play out like this. And then it's going to be like,
wherever they can put something, they'll put it. It doesn't like Alaska, Canada, everywhere in Canada. Everywhere in Canada. In the Northwest Territories, everywhere. They've got shit, I'm sure. I'm sure we've got shit everywhere in Canada. So, North Carolina, South Carolina, everywhere. Wherever they can put it. And you're right. But whatever they're doing with it, that's the next. I don't know. Of course they're doing it though. That's nobody should have to know.
And what?
You're
Well,
right.
it's the real estate, except for the motherfuckers. That's all they're
Yes,
doing.
You're right. They're the
Real
ones that
estate.
know most about what.
Every real estate motherfucker is trying to see what they're doing and buy out property. You know, that's what the game is. That's all we're seeing. I'm convinced of it. Because I kept seeing layers of fake out. That's what we're seeing, man. And you can see, oh man, there's this or that drug or something. But it's all this economy. They can just pay people. And they're running around like I've seen where it is before the real estate goes up. What's gonna, the thing that would make the real estate go up, it wouldn't be just like an announcement. It's like they're gonna put the energy back in, the cheap energy, right? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we have nuclear power, we have oil, and it's gonna be, they're gonna be able to all this. That's why, like, you see how nice it is, but this one right now is skyrocketing because they're waiting. They're waiting. I always see stuff like, I got so used to it. I walk around and see things in a dream, like what it, but it is. They're gonna build, and then so even all these people running around the street, all the regular middle class, they're gonna be like, hey, do I want to buy a little bit of land, or I want a house still, or I can go up in a condo? They'll get cheaper, and they'll be buying that, so they won't even be just screwing over the people. I predict that it'll be a nicer time for us, the people. You know what I mean? Because that's what's keeping it shitty now. Because like stuff's expensive, all the concrete.
Take all the land. We need to make sure that we are like they're not. They shouldn't be separated. The government should not be separated from the people.
I know, but you can't even get your head. You can't even get so you can't even talk. You can't even get so you're a person. You're like a religious fanatic.
Too far.
You have to talk to me like you're a religious fanatic. It's like I get that. You know what I mean, right? No one is like telling you to talk. Pretty tough, right?
It's too far gone, isn't it?
No, it's not too far gone.
So the people.
No, it's not too far gone. We're in interesting times. We're in good
Everybody
times.
wants land.
It's gonna get cheap again.
That's why capitalism is kind of good. You don't want anybody taking everything all at once and convincing everybody that they don't know, they shouldn't have anything.
Yeah. I guess it's
trying to
fair.
get everybody to join them.
But yeah, people do. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. All right, so I look on the internet. I talk to you. I get to the same talking to you. Some better than someone else, but talk to you, and you got to be like a Mormon or not a Mormon. No Mormon. You know what I mean? Thing, you do your thing or something. It's like a fake thing. God, man. Where are you from, man?
Have fun with the drugs.
Yeah. They did get you from something, right? They got you from your town, the other things. I'm trying to say where you come from.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you come from like legitimately where.
I'm unreadable. I've been everywhere.
No, like you come from the town, and you do that, and you can do this, and then maybe a little military something, and then they put you. But the thing, but it's kind of what you see is what you get.
and then at the same time, it's all fake.
No, it was
It's all
you.
running around.
Yeah, maybe not.
What you see isn't real, so how do you get it?
No.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
man.
It's a joke.
That's them. They're all
Trust
doing.
me. I
They'll
get
be
it.
playing, they're just to be like, don't go crazy or something. I mean, like, remember, they're just them doing stuff. Your head's gonna be like,
I'm not going
you don't know it? No. I mean, it's
I hope that the world, the American stays intact.
that's it. But I mean, agitate. When I say crazy, I mean like, kidding.
I hope we keep everything intact.
No, like, they got the power. They can
And I know, I hope they don't get too much with it. Or whoever they is, hopefully they don't.
But they know.
Don't get bigger than pesticides like a
You
cancer.
can see it. You can see it.
That's why
Like the
big
things
government's
they can
running.
control. The things they control that money they go to.
They
Yeah,
should
the
be
economy.
just talking to us, but they ain't talking about us. Unfortunately.
No.
There's more than one day too, apparently. Whether it's
Well, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know exactly. You gotta like think like you gotta go back to the physical economy. What's going on? What do I think's going on? And I observe this stuff. And you see what there's a physical economy. Okay. And how that gets. And a lot of it's overseas. They escape. Right. That's why Tulsi Gabbard, she's in Hawaii. She goes everywhere in the world. I mean, they got her in every
When
disguise.
did she become a figure? When did she become a big deal?
Oh,
Because I just
bit by bit, but Trump just
because
blinded her.
when I decided to start getting my life together, that's when I got into politics. Because you know, if they're going to really affect how things go in my life, damn it, I might as well pay attention a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know they're playing a game, and I don't want to really be involved in it. If you don't really care about my future, then it's not really fair that I have to watch you make it suffer.
No.
But
Oh yeah, you did like some of that stuff,
do
didn't
like
you?
yeah.
Did you go to that thing in Tampa or everything?
I didn't go to that thing. I wasn't here then.
Okay.
Months ago? Before,
Oh yeah,
before
yeah.
The bed, before
Oh, you know what I
got
mean though. You know what I mean though.
Yeah, I don't.
When I was in Boston in 2004.
Boston.
Yeah.
Did you bomb the place?
You mean the World Trade Center?
No, the other one.
Oh no, yeah. That's I know who did it though.
You do?
Yeah, the Secret. Wait, no. No, that's like the big. That's the Air Force intel and stuff. But okay, but the World Trade Center is broad based. Broad based. That's 9/11. That's Secret Service everything. Because like you got I went into the airport.
Was there a bomb involved rather than a plane?
Look, I went into the airport. Like, see if you know. Ask him. I had the big beard in Payos, like my Jewish
You were
Payos
in
thing.
Boston in September of 2000 and whatever.
Yeah,
You were there.
yeah. 2001
Oh,
on
shit.
September 10th. I went into the departing flights to Los Angeles.
Wait a minute.
I went in there. I'm on this. I'll be on the security surveillance with my son. Because and the guy was so happy that I went there.
Where is the World Trade Center? Boston. Which is the town?
No, that's where two things came from, man. Come on. The other one came from Dulles Air Force Base. That Secret Service just putting their mark
What's
on
all
it.
these, like, if I go on YouTube and I look up into YouTube and I say blah 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 bomb, and instead of playing, you'll find all these people that are eyewitnesses on the day that you like. But why don't we ever hear
But
about
that
this?
doesn't give you anything. You gotta be. I was at the airport.
It'll
You gotta
give
look
you-
at
it
look
gives
at.
you
You
a
gotta
very tiny bit.
You kind of want to be at the airport. You kind of want to live in the
Yeah,
Fenway.
you were
You
there.
kind of want to have. They gave me a ride home.
You're the
I got a ride
closest
home
Jew
with
I've
one.
ever met. You're the closest person to it.
You're exactly right. They gave me a ride home. Well, look at my connecting. Okay, that's a good one. Connecting
you were in-
autism. Connecting the autism to 9/11. Okay, and I talk in my garage and I kind of troll it and I go
Yeah,
along.
I did. I know you did that shit for views for sure.
No, I won't give you.
Nobody talked about.
Yeah.
Nobody talked about. No, I don't. You,
I got a ride home with
You
one of those
did,
guys.
though.
Cab driver. I was up there in the Fenway. Everyone had left, man. I'm with the thing, man.
so you've been here. For
Everyone had left. Everyone
you
had
left
left.
Boston because it sucks.
They were fucking with me and stuff.
Oh, electronic.
Different,
Electromagnetically.
different
For the
side.
headache?
No, man.
Overheating.
They're raping kids. The fucking
Really?
thing. The thing is fake out.
Do you
Everyone's.
think they enjoy doing it, or are they forcing themselves?
There's a fake out, man. That last one volunteered.
He was in Manhattan.
That last one
Boston is how
volunteered.
close to Manhattan.
The last one volunteered.
Everything in Boston.
Damn, man. So what is that?
And they had to put.
Yeah, so you have a lot of So would that be even Secret Service, maybe? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a beautiful area. They really
You could be Secret Service. You know Secret Service, right?
You know, if you go on
I
the
did
news,
it, didn't
You know,
I?
you can
I know
go,
it's
you
shit.
can go apply.
I know it's shit.
You can go apply right now. To
I
the
did it,
Secret
didn't I? I
Service.
got
If
it.
you'd like to apply to the Secret Service, just go on and.
No, but if I'm right, say like I said that, and you know it's true,
Look at this.
then you can just, hey, maybe he has some judgment. Maybe I'll listen to what I'm saying, man, about all shit. Because I'm not just
Talking
saying.
about me, I don't care if you're gonna call me Secret Service.
Well, you're around it. You're with it. You are Secret
I already
Service.
know the answer to that one. I don't need to listen to you after you call me. I already know that I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'd like
Or
to
with
do-
it,
that'd be cool.
around
That'd be
it,
cool
around
to
it.
do
Well,
something
keep
fun.
doing this. This one dude said, man.
It is cool. Damn, that'd be fucking cool.
Because I did all this stuff. I got a so 9/11, they did that, but they don't hide it. Okay, they don't hide it. It's like not all the way. And then I did the 2004 convention, all Secret Service.
You can apply right now on Indeed. They drop postings.
You see, the thing is with Secret Service, they're supposed to go, look, what's on the street, man. I mean, I got to protect someone. They're the one federal agency, I guess you could say. They're supposed to go, look, what's going on? And they go, hey, there's a town, I gotta, check it before I go in, or whatever, like that. All that stuff, and then like one ring to bind them all, as J.R.R. Tolkien says. So they have that, and then, okay, Secret Service killed John Kennedy, of course, but then it might be a whole different thing. And who knows? And who
Was
knows?
it a
And it's
lizard
like-
that shot at Donald
but-
Trump, or do you think they set that up too?
What?
Is it set up the Donald Trump thing?
Oh, the ear? Oh, yeah, because yeah, it's got to be, and
They
it's
were like,
professional wrestling because his
why
ear.
the hell would
Because
they-
well, if you think about it,
Secret
if
Service
you think
stuff?
about it, well, just the odds. You know the odds. Like
They said
it's
now-
either I guess you could get someone in the ear because it's more likely like, hey, that was lucky, he just hit his ear. Probably not, right?
No,
and
no,
so
yeah.
and so it's like
You think
very
they're
good
enough to do
done.
that, though?
And so for that, that's going to be Secret Service laid out, right?
Pack or something exploded on it, like that.
Yeah. But even if it's just a year, it's more likely that it was intentional.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
To sit there and take a bullet like that, but hey, you gotta hope and pray that gun is built perfectly if they're gonna shoot.
Yeah, man.
And they actually killed a guy too, so I mean, that's kind of like why would
Except.
not really care?
I know, but look. What would be dirty? What if they did in the coroner? Oh man, the coroner's a liar.
Yeah.
So you could get that. We might have had that all over the country. Oh, yeah, the coroner's going to do that, right?
It's much more dangerous if
the coroner's going to lie.
I hope it wasn't set up.
And then you got to look at how everyone is and like how they're nice. If you're seeing that, then you know it could be these people don't really die. Okay, and then what else you see? You see, okay, Princess Diana's a little weird, but who's the other guy? The John Kennedy Jr. one goes.
They had so many kids, they're everywhere.
That's kind of weird. Who else disappeared? Oh, Andy Kaufman. You know who that is, right? The comedian.
You mean like he's dead or?
He might be, no, in Iran. I would say they're in Iran.
Nobody's seen
Not
him?
dead, not dead.
Been missing?
Not dead. No, some of these guys are not dead. It's my pet theory. Yeah, because this cop said that'd be funny, right?
Did he not get shot?
Maybe.
7 times?
But it could be that. The coroner would be lying. You have to do whatever it says.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
It supposed to be coroner anyway, and you got to go through all that. And then the guy gets some advice, and hey, wait, if I don't do this, they're going to put a kid right in front of me. You know what I mean? And it could be like that. He can go to bed just fine. Everyone would know. Hey, the coroner lied. What do I do? You're going to say the coroner's shit, or say there's a circumstance. Like you would know. Like the coroner's lying. Like you wouldn't even shame him. You wouldn't look at him like that. You know, you think, oh, there's something going on, and how would he fucking do it, right? He's gonna think. You know what I mean? So as soon as he's lying, it's kind of like not the buck stops here. You know what I mean? It's like what the fuck are we in? You know what I mean? And you know they could make them do it. They just do shit. They'll signal him and shit. Like so you have that little bit. So I suspect it could be. And then that's why you got this
You're gonna fly to the Secret Service right there.
They got a esprit de corps on the
Well,
street.
you just need a driver's license.
But yeah, like that, man. Oh
Top secret
man,
clearance.
yeah, whatever, man.
No, that's what it is. On Indeed, you can apply right now.
Ah, God.
It says accepted applicants may be eligible for a $40,000 recruitment incentive.
See, dude, I was always saying at Secret Service, why? We're out of town somewhere far away from. I'm trolling them saying it's possibly FBI never goes through it. But I was always saying, you know, Secret Service is the essential thing. Like they, you know, Cape Coral Police, where they're all their acting. They train the actors. They train. I'm just a folksy guy. I'm just a folksy guy.
Definitely actors out there. The Secret Service has got to be everywhere. I mean,
guy is, man. Yeah. But that's it. No one's like talking shit.
That's part of it. When you get all rich and you have it all, and then you got to be part of the government. The next step is to come up with new parts.
But how does that work? How does Bobby Kennedy? Because the Secret Service, like on that day, killed Kennedy. They did that.
They infiltrated. Donald Trump.
Then maybe they're gonna be. But you know who? That's just the mechanism. Really, it's all the media. All the media is all the way dirty. You look for the institution that's evil. You have some military, like Eisenhower's all the way dirty. See, that's. Oh wait. I was gonna say it's possible guy.
I think it's
That's it.
we let them separate from us.
Oh, that's too bad.
I thought he was going on.
No, it was being. They had the Boston. I always joke.
It's illegal.
The bus stops smell like urine. Hold on. The bus station smells like urine. That's how you can tell Boston FBI is here.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that this is a homeless
Hate it.
facility.
That's only since Boston came. Boston FBI. Boston FBI peed right at the bus station.
Yeah, that's how they're really playing the part. They're like,
Cushman and Wakefield.
How can I be a secret
Cushman and Wakefield. Contractor.
Hey, what about all those guys? What are those people working that building, or is there
Yeah.
like really nice?
Yeah, they're not really. That's the shit. That's the thing. That's the guys like it.
There's always like
They don't give you
really
shit.
nice stores over
Yeah.
there, so like, why are they over there? Is somebody
Guys,
working in
like-
that building right now?
That's Air Force and Navy
Why would they be in
intelligence.
that building?
That's the Navy intelligence. They got a toilet that flushes straight to Guantanamo in there.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, they do.
Like just to play around, they just did that for no reason?
They got the
Or when they
thing.
flush their drugs down the toilet?
No.
That's the real drugs.
No drugs. That's how like they run that like to be the thing. They gotta do the. That's all. They have all the layers.
Then you just look
No
at
one cares
the
about
program.
drugs. No one cares. No one cares.
That's crazy.
Damn, man. We got this. Of course they would do it that way. And like, cause what is like, oh, I gotta do undercover. I gotta do this. I gotta know what's going on. Okay, Secret Service. I gotta perceive the environment. They gotta do that. Like just basically along in order to get to like, oh, it's safety, right? So then that's a forward facing. What's your legitimate thing? FBI is like, I'm looking for a naughty person. And then you can't be like, no. And Secret Service will be like, I'm looking at everyone. I'm supposed to be like, I'm like, Gomer Pyle. I'm like, I'm supposed to perceive, and then everyone's supposed to be okay. I hope no one gets too mad and does some, or the crazy guy gets mad, and then you can be like both. You can be both. You know what I mean? Perceive all the environment, and hopefully, oh, that guy's not holding grudges here. that one guy, right? And that's right. It's one way ring grind them all. That's my theory. No one else does that. Secret Service runs all the undercover in this country. They're the central thing because they'll even go. Man, remember when the president came to town? The Secret Service. It's not like the FBI. It's not anything else. It's Secret Service.
So there's a whole layer of them that aren't wearing glasses and suits. Obviously, like that guy right there. He could be one.
Yeah. Ah, man.
Evaluate the area.
Yeah, and then.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Glasses look on the back of his head.
Oh, God, man.
He's got his glasses on the back of his head so long it looks like there's a tan line there.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that his hair?
Ah, man.
Damn, that sucks for him. Are you in the circuit? So you're a Secret Service agent?
Yeah, God, man.
What would be the
That's so funny, huh?
What would be the point of somebody like you if you were in the Secret Service? Like if you were to tell me you were, what would be your goal? What would they have you for?
Oh, you get that job for
Just general doctor, like with a video.
Like taxi, right?
Like he's trying to out videotape you. He's trying to be better. He's trying to be more street. Why's he wearing a jacket?
That's so funny.
What are you doing?
That is great, man.
Why's he got all those layers on?
Yeah.
You think he speaks English?
Yeah.
Where'd he come from? Is he Cuban? He looks Venezuelan.
Oh, yeah, Venezuela. Yeah, get that
You carry the camera around long, you ain't got nothing like.
Well, when I'm out.
Exciting. You've never caught anything like a UFO.
This is it, man. I come down. I tell you the thing.
You speak English?
I tell you the
I don't
thing.
really want to walk in front of your camera.
It's so cool. Oh man, it's so crazy. And even that, because like the thing, hang out here forever. Like why am I hanging out forever? And like the thing, and the thing, and then I don't know, you get this, that.
Did you steal that tripod?
Thing.
Did you buy that or steal
Yeah, that's a thrift store, man.
Oh,
they stole my
So
tripod.
you thefted it from the thrift store?
No, I got it.
You went to the theft store. You had to, right? Did you give him $1, $1? The tripod?
It is
I don't know,
pretty
you
good.
just use it, so you can't. It doesn't work right.
Yeah, it works.
You got a piece of wood attached to it.
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do, man. Yeah, I do.
I wish there was
You
more.
seen Gummo, and you like that's cool, the cat guy, right? That is so cool, man. You gotta be like, oh, that made a noise, didn't it?
What?
The trash can.
Yeah, the can. There's a can inside that can.
Yeah.
There's a can inside that can.
Oh man. God, my uncle CIA, they fucked me over, man.
Why? Is that true?
What?
Tell me the truth.
Yeah, he is.
The second guy talking about that today.
Yeah, he was. He's head of the Unitarian Church.
Second guy to talk about
All the
it,
Catholic
second
shit they're
guy on
fucking with.
drugs, too.
That was that place in Minneapolis. They fucking, that's not even the Catholics, they come in and fuck with you. It's a
So
Protestant.
the truth,
Protestants, man.
what's the truth matters to you, right?
Yeah.
You really care about.
Well, that's what's going on.
About the
Well, you
real
think it was
truth.
the truth, because like, if I was just out on the street, I'd be thinking,
Well, if there's no
it's just
matter-
going on. I never thought, what's the lie? You know,
Okay,
is this going on or not?
If the truth
Right?
matters,
If I'm telling a story, I don't really hide it, right?
you're talking about a lot of things.
So she dropped something. Oh, she's supposed to drop something over there?
You're probably looking for something. Somebody
No, she dropped that thing over there. It's supposed to be a thing that you're supposed to say. Is that your vital
$200
thing?
fine, bitch.
No,
Pick it
no.
up, motherfucker.
No, I meant like I'm supposed to say. Well, like say, I always think if someone drops something, I'm going to be a jerk because I'm not going to be. I'm going to think they did it on purpose. You know what I mean?
What is it, trash?
I don't know, but if it's something, it probably
I
just,
didn't see it happen.
because I'm always gonna think, oh, they don't do that anymore.
Probably not.
They used to do the thing where
I think that you would see somebody.
they roll up, they'd usually roll up a tissue.
Like, imagine getting so close to a trash can, and that's where you drop them.
You know, that'd be a tissue like that. They used to do this, like that. What that would be like, that's the, I call it the stitch beverage. And so they're like that. Anyone that looks at surveillance later, you'll see that if you get ever get access to surveillance, it means that they start attacking me. Like whoever looks at it's gonna say, oh man, and then they're at, they're okay, right? You know what I mean? That's supposed to be your stitch fucking signal. And it goes for that's where it's all broad. That was all broad police signal. And it kind of phased out like a year ago or more. Or like that. But that was like the thing like that. You know what I mean? They also went, I used to be annoying. They had laser scanners that would do your something to do your fingerprints. You just walk down the street. Any homeless guy, you walk down the street like this. Oh, that's illegal. You know, they go like that. Like Weeby Herman. You like that? No, seriously. You could be any homeless guy. You could be like crazy guy. You walk down the street like this on the road, and you get scanned. They scan your fingerprints. They don't have to worry about it. They don't have to worry about you before, but they don't do that now. That's another one of their games. That's how they could bring. Because you could be like, oh, they bring that so crazy. They never stop him. Nobody walks down the street like this and gets scanned. They know.
They can do your own. Why would they stop doing that? Who? The government doing that?
It's just different phases. Things go through, and they'll make it look like that. And the only influence in front of me, I'm seeing it. They might not stop doing it. They stop doing it for me. All this whole world is like the thing I see, man. Like it could be all different. I walk around and I mean you'll see it before I come here, everything changes. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been here to this bus stop?
Huh?
Have you ever been to this bus stop ever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was here before.
I heard that you lived here, and then I thought that you said that this is the first time you've been here.
The what?
I thought that this was the first time you've been here.
No, first couple times. I've been here about twice. So I did the voting thing. But I didn't do a lot of filming. Yeah. Oh, man, it is. That is, man. They have Secret Service there.
Why did you just do that? Why not just throw it away?
Our street architects, right?
Why did that guy just do that? Looks like arrow shit. Why did he do
Yeah, oh yeah, that one was good. Yeah, that was
Why
good.
did he do that? Why?
Oh, I just left this here. I gotta pick that up.
Why did that's so crazy.
Oh, they just do everything. They were just in the signals,
More work. You just put in more work.
Yeah.
Waste your energy. Why did he do that? Why did he? I don't know. I know it doesn't seem that big of a deal, but it is very wild that what's the thought process.
God, man. So, well, you know what's going on, and I don't know, but see, when they killed Kennedy, John Kennedy, they're getting orders, so that even, like, they stopped the limo, the guy.
John Kennedy, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean the guy now?
John Kennedy, the original president from 1963. Okay, so then Jackie Kennedy's like falling back in the world. Then they released the Zapruder film didn't come out till years later. And then they're doing it on purpose, trolling it. Like she's doggy style in the back of the limo. But they'd have to do that too. I bet it is. That's why the Secret Service did it and they had to do it. Right? Now that's what you're gonna dig. And then that's what you're seeing, right? Secret Service killed the president. If they didn't, it would happen anyway, right? So they're doing it. They're doing a certain thing, and there's a certain kind of thing. Is that rough? That's that fucking life. And then that's why you have Secret Service. That's why they don't stop. They're gonna go ahead and get into something else.
I apply and they're like, hey, you want to go kill the president?
And it's like a rough thing. Well, someone else or something, because it's well, the guy just stops the limo.
The guy who did that
all the guys did is stop the limo. Stops the limo.
He could have
He could have kept driving, and they would have. No. So I got there kind of wrong because he could have kept driving, and the Cubans would have come in.
Kind of like the elevator.
The whole thing would have gone up, man.
The elevator stopping the other day.
It would have been like that, right? You know,
like
so
Donald Trump was going up the elevator the other day and it stopped.
they have to implicate themselves, and it's like they know beforehand.
Like,
And they talk about it, they'll just end up like me. You're the crazy guy, you're the whatever. Right? And then you see a Secret Service guy that drove the car. He's a fucking douchebag. He just died a little while ago. He lives like a motherfucker forever, and he's making a joke out of everything. You know, it's on purpose, and you're supposed to get around the whole fucking way, right?
Like, you're not in that limo thinking you're about to get your head blown
Like,
off.
if anyone is going to be...
allowed to, like, look around and act like you're not, like...
I know,
the president
yeah.
looks like a little bitch if he's like,
Yeah.
actually scared of, like, is he allowed to duck?
Yeah.
If I'm in that limousine, I'm probably doing this the whole time. Why?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't he? Why not? Why doesn't the president think he's going to get shot at, you know?
And the wife knows, but it's not like bad. Like, oh, she's just a whore. Like, she's like, she's in trauma land. They raised her. Like, you know, he was, what was he, 38. She was 24, they got married. 10 years later, he gets killed. Okay, so he's 48 and she's 34, okay? She was a news girl. She's like, fucking she had the rich parents, wouldn't hang around with them. They're like doing whatever they do at the boarding schools, all this shit. So she's like in cuckoo land. She used to be a news reporter, like these wink news things. So it's like that. He has to marry into that. So she knows, but it's not like just dirty or it's going to go on.
Going to happen?
After the fact, she knew. You know, in that way. In the way that they could say, you could say like you can't do anything about it. Like it's like that, or you don't want it to happen, and people would threaten you, and you're like, no.
I wouldn't want to be there if I knew it was going to happen. Watching somebody's fucking.
No, that's a game, man.
And a brain fall out of
How about you like to go around limo and be like
sitting right next to that?
A millionaire or something?
Somebody's hit this.
Man, but that's like we can't be like, and why would it be all that? Like.
Hard to know without knowing.
No, it's not hard to know because they lie like a motherfucker. It's a big lie. Once you take it, it's a big lie. Trump's not hiding it. It's like, well, it's a big lie. Now you can undo it. Sometimes, like Emperor so close. Man, I can't figure it out. Man, it's like that guy's that's his nutsack. The Emperor going around with his ball sack right in front of every motherfucker, and there's something wrong with their fucking head, and all they do is talk to you like that. Oh, like when it's something like that, it's a big lie, and you just like pull the fucking curtain and it's like there's not even a curtain, you know what I mean?
Florida State's playing football right now.
Oh god, yeah, I don't do
Do
sports.
anything else?
I don't do sports.
Do you do anything else?
Oh yeah, I don't know, hang around and stuff.
Yeah, you're doing what you do, huh?
Yeah. Plus I get a little sick because I have a sinus problem.
A little bit.
Sinus problem, I can't get a dentist. All Southwest Florida, I'm gonna try to go to Miami and go get a dentist because they fuck with me here. But I think that health insurance, my shit might be locked up here. It's different in Miami, so I'm gonna give it a try.
They fuck with people, the homeless people get fucked with.
Well, they actually do shit. They do criminal shit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do they fuck with everybody around here, or do they just fuck with the homeless people?
I don't know, man.
I feel like they hate.
But that one faction, they fuck with me
They don't
though.
like homeless around here.
Or they want me, like when my teeth coming out, they want me doing that. Maybe they even like me because it's a fucking fucked up thing, man. I'll be with my teeth all fucked up doing this.
Drugs do that.
That'd be even better, right?
What drugs
What drugs?
do? Drugs. That's when
Drugs?
the teeth,
All of them?
The teeth get missing. Teeth go missing. The drugs get done. Do you think the government took your teeth?
I can't get the dentist. I've filmed it. Dude, I filmed them, man. I've got the death threats there. I go to my dentist at the gangster dentist and they're playing the
Like if you don't stop, we're taking your braces away.
I got a video. They're bringing out the chocolate chip cookies.
Keep breaking your braces.
Who wants chocolate chip cookies?
I want it. You got one? Let me get one.
Man.
Let me have a. You're gonna.
And meanwhile, it's all you guys with your fake teeth and stuff. You got your overlays. Everyone had fake teeth. Yeah, they probably pulled all your teeth, didn't they? They shaved all your teeth down and put new ones on top.
I need to. I wish.
Yeah, they did, man.
If they had shaved my teeth.
Yeah,
down,
they did. They shaved because you got good teeth. They shaved.
I don't. That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
did.
trying to tell you.
Dude, you're hardcore. They shaved all your teeth down.
My teeth are not good. That's why I'm saying.
Man.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you look at this tooth right here.
They put that in.
It used to be up here.
Yeah.
Until the braces brought it down here. My mouth is small, so my teeth go
Oh man.
they're not good.
I guess that's what's going on, right? Got the whole damn thing. God. That'll show all the things. No one does Secret Service Police except for me. Look on YouTube, Secret Service Police. Like there's no auditor in the fucking world. It's all fake, except for me. Look up YouTube. I went to DC and did Secret Service.
There are plenty of pieces of shit out there.
There's no auditors. I'm the only one.
There are plenty of auditors out there.
I'm the only one. No one audits
So you
them.
think the auditors that I'm seeing are like mythical creatures that don't really exist the same way that I see alligators at the zoo, but I don't see them in the canal.
Well, they got the guy, but they work for the thing, man. It is fake, man.
There are alligators.
Yeah, one guy out here. I had a real auditor. They sent real auditors to Boston. Resistance.
I already got the YouTube channel subscribed to.
All right.
You should keep on posting because you've got like 4,000 subscribers.
It is. Yeah, but I get like fucking 20 views or 30. They're punishing me. Yeah.
You've got a couple of videos that are over 1,000 views.
I know, way in the old days.
All you gotta do is...
YouTube keeps punishing me, man.
Yeah, they will.
It's fake though.
Because even if you're wrong, it sounds like you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like you're exposing shit whether it's wrong or not.
Yeah.
That's what people think you're doing.
And what I'm doing is I do a conjecture.
Your brainwash.
And I do say the shit.
Whether they believe it, like, people believe the shit you post, some of them. So yeah.
Well, no, I don't think it's you believe it because like really wouldn't be the way I say it. Like with me, right? I'm arguing. When you hear me, I'm kind of saying, well, like I'm like Columbo. You know, Columbo. If you believe in noise, I can't understand how this. Like I'm like I kind of think like that, and it's like what the hell? And you gotta. The thing is, whatever. You take Trump and Bobby Kennedy. Turn off the sound. Just go through and look at still shots. And they still. They do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. They get it. Yeah, they know what
really
position.
good.
Yeah,
That good. So they're better actors than politicians.
Yeah, when Zelensky came, like this one photograph from below, Daily Mail, had Winston Churchill's bust, right? His head. Winston Churchill's head, that thing, and then it had a chair and a skeleton. But look at Winston Churchill's skeleton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other Winston Churchill.
So it's not like Napoleon? Like when you look at the cross and you see something?
Because that's the architects of the Holocaust. That's how they started the Holocaust. That's Churchill. That's all that thing. Yeah, you.
Secret Service ain't your service. I'm here to serve you.
All right, see you later,
You're
man.
gonna post me on a video?
Oh yeah, yeah. That'd be cool, right?
Not the whole deal, but maybe the whole thing. I don't know. Whatever you turn it into, I'll be watching it.
Oh yeah, cool.
I've been standing there so long I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, see you later.
Have a great I'll never see you again on a great life.
I'll be around.
Well, I will be after Monday. After Monday, nobody can see me but the hotel, and I got a dream to pursue. I got a job for it. I can't be walking around in the middle of all these rogue people. I'm gonna get stabbed. I don't want to get stabbed one day. So I gotta be careful. I gotta get out of it now. I'm only here for the Wi-Fi and the phone charger until
Everybody talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. Just echoes of my mind. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where weather suits my clothes. Taking off the northeast wind, sailing on the summer. There's a video. That's not a sad ending, is it? See, I've been putting a lot of stuff. There's just some coconut thing or something. That's cool, man. Look at that thing, man. It's so cool. We're in Florida. We're in Florida.